Domino's pizza and talk about the Marilyn Monroe dress. Now, I have a new channel. It's soft-spoken or normal spoken. It's not titled ASMR. It still might give you ASMR or relax you. But it's called Captivating with Lynn Cinnamon, and I'm probably going to discuss the dress further over there. This is kind of like me rehearsing my thoughts while we enjoy some tasty food. Got some dipping sauces. There's garlic. Ranch. And marinara. Let's start with dessert first. This is certified, genuine, bona fide, no buts about it, oven baked goodness. These are 3 chocolate lava cakes. 2 are upside down, 1 is right side up. Of course, maybe it's a matter of opinion which size up. We're gonna cut into the very greasy. Not really flowing out, but it's gonna be sitting around for a little bit. I'm just gonna taste it, okay? First you. It's okay. It's not amazing. In my opinion, if you're gonna have a fast food cake, go with the chocolate cake at Jack in the Box. If you have that in your area, it is so good. But that's still good. It's chocolate cake. I mean, I did enjoy it. A Coke Zero. Alright, this is the hand-tossed hearty marinara sausage pizza. It doesn't have like that bend that I was expecting. It's kind of underwhelming, to be honest. This in the black box is a pan pizza. So first, I just want to discuss how powerful Marilyn really is. The symbol of Marilyn. That this topic of her dress is such a big deal, and that it's such a coveted thing that someone like Kim Kardashian would want to wear. And that it would shock so many people when she did so. People who are concerned with the value of preserving historical objects and fashion, especially because it's so fragile. All garments are fragile, but that one in particular was very, very fragile. So fragile, in fact, that Ripley's Believe It or Not came out with a statement that said it was already damaged when they bought it for almost $5 million in 2016. So it kind of made me think if it was already so damaged, because we've all seen the photos of the ripping, the gems falling off, the like the bulging at the top of the bag. It's pretty significant wear and tear. And then we have the video evidence of Kim getting into the garment, which showed a lot of force being put on this very delicate fabric. A lot of pulling, and it still didn't fit in the bag. So that alone, like, couldn't have been good for the dress, especially if it was already damaged. So there's a lot of people that are really mad, and there's also a lot of people kind of countering that with saying, well, it's just a dress. What, you know, it doesn't really affect you, it doesn't really matter. I mean, as far as objects go and symbols, like physical symbols that you can touch, it matters quite a bit, but in a way, kind of in the way that nothing kind of matters, or that only tangible things that keep us alive matter. It doesn't really matter. Like, if our whole civilization were to go away and we were never discovered by any being that could understand us, then of course that dress doesn't matter, or it matters just as much as anything else, unless we were discovered by someone who could try to figure us out, and then it might matter. But as far as like all the kind of real topics going on in the world, the fact that a celebrity wore another celebrity's dress that was 60 years old and it didn't quite fit, and it probably was damaged in some way compared to everything else that's going on, it doesn't seem like a big deal. So I do kind of get that sort of comparison, but at the same time, objects of cultural significance, there is an intangible but very powerful value of preserving them. Now, all of this has kind of brought Marilyn into the forefront of our consciousness. Like, she's always been there since she arrived on the American landscape. She hasn't left. In fact, in the decades since she's died, the myth of Marilyn has grown even stronger. But I would say right now it's at a very high peak. what I personally find fascinating about Marilyn is her representation of femininity, the representation of fragility, in a way that's incredibly strong, because in order to appear fragile, it takes a lot of strength to do so on a stage. Like, you can just literally be fragile and be hidden away, but to do so in front of other people is incredibly powerful. But there's also all the elements in which she was misunderstood, in which Marilyn was not real. She was something that the human being that embodied her body, Norma Jean, created. Not just her, but everyone else creates Marilyn as well. Like when we hold her in the public discourse and the public consciousness, we're also creating Marilyn. And when we think about her, and we talk about her especially, we restructure who she is and what she means to us. So whether or not we think that Kim Kardashian should have worn Marilyn's dress or not, it already happened. So the thing now is, how do we respond in the future? A lot of museums already would not have lent that out, but it happened to belong to Ripley's Believe It or Not, who didn't have a problem loaning it out for exposure. And I'm wondering if because of all this, maybe someone else is going to buy the dress, you know?